It hits you sometimes, doesn't it? It's usually in those quiet moments when your guard is down. Maybe you're scrolling through old photos on your phone and suddenly you're staring at a version of yourself from 5 years ago, wondering where the hell the time went. Or you catch your reflection in a store window and for a split second, you don't recognize the person looking back at you. Or you're watching the sunset on another day and it suddenly hits you. That's another 24 hours you'll never get back. These moments are like little wake-up calls from life, reminding us that time is this weird, invisible force that's always moving, never stopping. It's the one thing we can't control, can't pause, can't rewind. Yet somehow we forget it exists until these reality check moments slap us in the face. It's wild how we can go weeks, months, even years just moving through life on autopilot. Then bam, time reminds us it's been taken away this whole time. Here's the thing about us humans. We're funny creatures. Really. We live like we have infinite tomorrows stuffed in our back pocket. Or start that business next year. We tell ourselves. Or tell them how I feel when the timing is right. Or travel once everything settles down. Or be happy when I lose 10 pounds. Get that promotion. Find the right person. Sound familiar? Yeah, we all do this. Meanwhile, life is happening right now. In all its messy, beautiful, imperfect glory. Each morning we wake up is literally the youngest we'll ever be again. Yet, we keep pushing our dreams, our happiness, our real living into some mythical future where everything will be perfect. The truth whispers to us in those late night thoughts when we can't sleep. There is no perfect moment waiting around the corner. That someday we keep talking about is a comfortable myth we tell ourselves to avoid the scary vulnerability of actually living. It's easier to plan than to act. Easier to dream than to risk. Easier to wait than to potentially fail. But while we're busy planning our lives, life is busy happening without us. Let me paint you a picture. Those gray hairs start sneaking in when you're not looking. Laugh lies dipping around your eyes. Your back starts making weird noises when you get out of bed. Your friends start talking about mortgages and retirement plans instead of weekend adventures. And suddenly, that someday, you've been banking on starts looking more like should have. I'm not trying to depress you here. I'm trying to wake you up. Because here's what happens when we keep waiting. We become spectators in our own lives. We watch other people chase their dreams while we're still getting ready. We see others taking risks while we're still planning. We watch time pass while we're still waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. But here's the beautiful, incredible, absolutely amazing thing. We're alive right now. You're reading these words, breathing this air. Your heart is beating in this exact moment. You have this gift of now, this precious slice of time that will never ever come again. How incredible is that? So maybe, just maybe, it's time to stop treating our lives like a dress rehearsal for some future perfect version of ourselves. Maybe it's time to realize that this right here, right now, this is the main event. This is your life happening in real time. Maybe it's time to send that text you've been overthinking. Book that trip you've been researching for 2 years. Take that chance on the job that scares and excites you. Have that difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Apply for that program. Ask them out. Start that project. Or hell, maybe just sit and really taste your coffee instead of rushing through it while checking your phone. Because here's what I learned. The magic isn't in the big, perfectly planned moments. The magic is in showing up fully for the life you're already living. At the end of the day, life isn't measured in the things we carefully planned. It's measured in the moments we fully lived. It's the spontaneous dance parties in your kitchen when your favorite song comes on. It's the late night conversations that changed everything. It's the impulsive decisions that turned into your best stories. It's the time you said yes when your brain was screaming no. It's the moments you chose courage over comfort, action over perfection, now over someday. These are the things that make a life worth living, not the perfect timing, not the ideal circumstances, not the moment when all your ducks are in a row. Because, new flash, your ducks will never be in perfect row. There will always be something to wait for, something to fix first, some reason to postpone your happiness. So let this be your gentle but firm reminder. You are young right now. This is your moment. This is your time. Don't wait for permission to live the life you want. Don't save your best clothes for special occasions or your kindest words for later. Don't wait for Friday or next month or next year to start living fully. Pull your heart into today, because this, right here, right now, this is the good old days we'll be talking about tomorrow. Your future self is counting on your present self to stop waiting and start living. And that's it for today's episode. If this hit home for you, I want you to do something, anything, today that your future self will thank you for. Share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Remember, someday is not a day of the week. Today is. Until next time, stay limitless. Thank you.